Watercolor was always seemed a very natural media for me. My early days, my first day of teaching at the Art Institute was watercolor. And it just seemed quite natural. And in fact, I would say I had to adapt my oil painting to my watercolor in a way, the way I approached it. But I do consider them both just painting medium. The watercolor in this country particularly became such an isolated thing. That is, there were watercolorists and there were painters, and I never thought that was right in the first place. So I would do a drawing or a couple of drawings maybe on the spot, which were already quite abstract. And then I would come in the studio and do the painting inside. Now on watercolors, they were all done direct, but they were quite abstract. I had to climb across over a fence to get to that spot, but it was one of the. It's beautiful as Santa Fe is, for what I am doing in painting. It's not so easy to find a motif, strangely enough. In other words, I'm not looking for a street scene or little things like that. I'm looking for a good deal of the time a broader view. To me, watercolor and oil in the idea, in the concept, is one thing, and for me, it's paint what you see. That's what I'm about. It's just painting what you see, and what we see essentially is color. That's all we see. When I say seeing, I mean constantly correcting being to that subject. Number one, if you're painting with this idea, number one is you have to believe in the subject. In other words, you're not making that over what you see. You're trying to understand what you see.